Good afternoon again, everybody. My name is Cameron Dunton, and today we'll be doing another Excel tutorial on fusion tables. Now, before we did bar charts and pivot tables, now we're going to take it a little bit further with fusion tables. Fusion tables hope to achieve what bar chart can't do for somebody when they look at the data. And we can see the bar chart, we can see how it looks visually, but now we can take it one more step further, just to create another level. So we're going to start off with this data. And so I've kind of deleted a couple rows to help me organize this information a little bit better. Now, for the sake of this, we need to be able to combine street address, city, state, and postal code columns all into one column. So when we upload it to the Google Fusion tables, it can properly geocode this information. So in order to achieve this, we're going to use the concatenate equation, which helps us combine each one without creating too much of a struggle. So we're going to click on this one to start it off. We're going to just go comma, space. Now we need these quotes just in order to create. Now I'm going to use B2. As you see, I'm not going to click on it this time. So like I was saying, we need these quotes in order to create the space, or else Google Drive will not be able to geocode this information properly. Again, I can click, or I can just type it in manually, but this time I'm going to click just to show you guys. Do another comma and another set of these, and now for the last one I'm just going to type it in D2. So we should go like this, and voila. So now you can see we have all of it in one, I guess not one, but all of it into a column where you can just clearly see 407 Clayton County Road, Concord, California, 94521. Now we're going to drag this down and just to apply the same formula to all the rows below us. And there we go. So I'm just going to save this as this, save as computer documents. And I'm going to extra credit data XSS. So yeah, I'm going to take that and we're going to use this. So now we're going to go up here. Now I've already opened up my Google Drive. That's a step I took beforehand, but you just need to create a Google account or a Gmail account. And in addition to, we're going to go here and create. Now Fusion tables will not show up normally. You have to go connect an app to your Google Drive. And once this loads up, I'll show you guys how to find this. So yeah, once you're here, and then you just type in Fusion and the search bar right here, and you can see I've already added it, but that's how you add it. So now we're going to actually create a Fusion table. So open up a new tab. Take a little bit longer than usual. Alright though. So now we're going to choose a file from this computer, and we're going to just go to my documents and just download this. So here we go. Now we're going to go next, and it's just going to load up the files and the data from here into Google Spreadsheets. So you can see how we have it set up here. All of them are in here. Columns are in one row. Here we go. So yeah, let's see that here. So we're going to call this Fusion table. Don't necessarily see Fusion table extra credit works. And we don't really need to touch anything other than this. We just press finish, and it's going to put it all into one spreadsheet. Voila. So sales price, everything, for the sake of me, I deleted a couple rows. I didn't need to, but just for the sake of how I could see it and picture the data. So now, now I'm going to geocode. Now this geocode is gonna make sure my column first. Before we geocode, we're gonna change this. Now it's already set to location, but it didn't have a name, just had column 7. So now we're gonna give it a name called address. And we're just gonna go back here and make sure everything's alright. But yeah, if this is not on location, if it's just text, you're gonna go from location, and text is gonna go from text to location. and we're gonna click Save Changes. And so now we're gonna do a File, Geocode, begin geocoding, and then you can see it automatically picks up which location by when we set it that column from text to location, it automatically knows which column to go to, and we're gonna go begin geocoding. So the quality is kind of telling us how well it can tell or define a an address. And you always want to keep this number low. As you can see, the 5 was green, and then when it shot up to the teens, it was a little bit orange and red. So it's just gonna finish processing, and then soon we'll be able to get Google Maps geocoded. So now we're at 3%, almost finished here. 95, 2% ambiguous, and fully coded. That is not showing up. So we're going to add map, address. See, now we have this map. We can kind of see our locations. And now, like I said, we already geocoded it before, so it didn't take too long to transfer over to this now we're going to change some of the styles, and we're going to configure some of the options in our map. So we're going to go to feature, change feature styles. Now we're going to use buckets. Buckets kind of help us, I guess. We're going to use sales. And so we're just going to create a bunch of buckets, change up the legends so we can kind of see the difference. This is going to be large green. This is going to be large blue. This is going to be the small red. Now let's change this one to large small blue. Might as well go to yellow, small yellow. And then we're just going to change this one to large red. Keep them all the same. Now we're just going to say use this range, and it's going to populate these fields automatically up to the highest point in our range. So you can see we have this 315,000 and 1600, and it automatically does it with this. So now we're going to press save, and the changes will take place. As we can see, not all of them have uploaded. So we have this green one. Let's check out this green one. So this sales price was 10 million, and we can see in our features that this was good enough for us. Now we're gonna change here, and this was only 1 million. So we're gonna go back and kind of get this a little bit more concise. So I'm just gonna change this number, and I'm just gonna change this up to 1 million. Over here. And let's change it to 2 million. Give it a little variance, give it a little bit more space. So the reason I'm doing this is because right now we see a whole bunch of red, so that means more of our data is toward the reddish area. So I'm going to make it a little bit more specific in that I want to create some variance. So that's up to 10 million, and then we're going to change this guy up to 6. And let's change it to 7 million. Give it a little 7. Let's just change this to 10 million. Get that included. We're gonna go back to 5 million. It's really a kind of a feel you have to get for it. So that's 6 million. Now this one's gonna be 6 million episodes. So let's see what happens after this. So as you can see, a little bit more of a change. Still, we have a lot of red. So what I'm gonna do again is gonna change feature styles. So clearly that 2 million was maybe too much. We may want to change this to 1 million. You know, and up to 1 million to 6 million. Let's see what happens. So press enter. It's gonna change this value. Let's see what happens. So now we have a lot of yellows. We still have, a few purples, a few reds, but now most of our data is in the yellow range. So let's go ahead and split that up again. So let's just change this value to, let's say 4 million. See what happens here. Save, and still seeing a lot of yellow. So a lot of this is still taking place within 2 million or so, 1 million. This is 1 million. Still have a little bit, few more green values. So that's 7 million. Yeah. So we go zoom into Orlando, we'll get this. Check out this guy right here. So it has 10 million. So this is a fusion table. This is how you use a fusion table and how you create a fusion table. Hope you guys enjoyed my video. Thank you for watching.